Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast for today, Tuesday, 14th March 2017. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. International Women's Day was observed on March 8th under the theme #Be Bold for Change. On Nevis, the Ministry of Social Development, under the leadership of Honourable Hazel Brandy Williams, through their Sustainable Development Unit, will host a two-day forum on the 22nd and the 23rd of March.
We will be discussing the Sustainable Development Goals, or the SDGs. And on the second day, we will be discussing women in leadership, women in politics. This is a regional conference, and so we will have persons attending from the OECS islands. These persons were selected because, being under the single currency unit, we felt that it is important that we garner best practices from each other, and so we operate as a block when we have to report to the larger forums.
The conference will look at the 2030 Agenda, which sets out sustainable development goals by the United Nations. Agenda 2030, which was formalized in 2016, expects the goals and targets will stimulate action over the next 15 years in areas of critical importance for humanity and the planet. Mrs. Brandy Williams outlined some of the topics down for discussion.
Making the SDGs work for women and girls, issues of priority on the path to 2030, strengthening our statistical and data collection systems in the age of the SDGs, the post-2015 development agenda, knowing our international obligations and exploring opportunities for international development assistance, and repositioning our education system to overcome gender stereotypes and break down the gender divide.
The sponsors for the two-day seminar are the Organization of American States, the Commonwealth Women Parliamentarians, and the Nevis Island Administration.
During the two-day forum on the afternoon of the 22nd, we will be having a rally on the streets of Charlestown. We are hoping to gather at least 1,000 women to rally for women issues. We are rallying for issues such as stop the violence against women. We are rallying for issues such as equal pay for equal work and other issues, topical issues that are affecting women in our society. So I would like to take this opportunity to encourage as many women as possible to come out and rally with us. All you have to do is to register your name at the Ministry of Social Development or at the Gender Affairs Division, and you will receive a t-shirt, and that you will wear on that day as we rally through the streets of Charlestown.
Minister of Social Development, the Honourable Hazel Brandy Williams. Chief Justice of the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court, ECSC, Dame Janice Pereira, has said the opening of a second courtroom at the Sir Lee Elmore Judicial and Legal Complex on March 13th will enable the expedition of justice in a more efficient manner. The Chief Justice made the pronouncement when she addressed a special sit-in on Monday to mark the occasion.
Discussions for a fully operational second court started some time ago, and today we are witnessing the fulfillment of a commitment made by the executive in its efforts to provide facilities for the purpose of enabling the judiciary to fulfill its mandate for providing a system of justice that is fair, efficient, and accountable for all people.
The government of St. Kitts and Nevis came in for commendation from the OECS Chief Justice.
This new additional court facility is ready for business, complete with all equipment for the use of modern technology, including hearings by video and teleconference. In every respect, it is intended to be a model modern court. I take this opportunity to recognize the government of St. Christopher and Nevis and the efforts they have made to make this commitment a reality. To my mind, it demonstrates a clear appreciation of the value and importance of a well-functioning judicial branch.
According to the Chief Justice, she has been informed that there are plans in place to ensure the administration of justice continues to be accessible to residents and citizens by improving the High Court registry and having a fully functioning mediation center.
I am happy to see this step, and I firmly believe that it will make a positive impact on access to justice within the Federation. This, in turn, can only boost confidence in the judicial system as a whole.
Monday's sit-in was attended by members of the legal fraternity as well as members of the executive and senior members of the security forces. Last Friday, March 10th, the Nevis Renal Society partnered with the Four Seasons Resort to conduct a health fair for the employees at that establishment. Volunteers from the Nevis Renal Society were on hand to do the various medical tests associated with renal disease. Member of the Human Resources team, Ms. Desiree Otley, said the hotel welcomed the idea from the Nevis Renal Society.
Because one of our goals for this year is to ensure that our employee experience is top-notch. And so this is part of that experience. Also, we've been hearing a lot about kidney disease. And how do we help to ensure that our staff is aware of what it's about? And this is a great opportunity for them to ensure that they're screened, that they know their status. And, it's just been wonderful. We've had the staff coming out to this very important event. And we want to continue this. You know that we had a screening last year and it was a major success, and we'll be continuing that because healthy employees are happy employees.
That was Desiree Otley of the Four Seasons Resort. Still to come, the government abattoir readies itself for Agriculture Open Day. The details when we come back.
This one is going out to the land of my birth, Queen City, Nevis.
Truly, one of the few places that has an untouched beauty that has captivated the hearts of many. Nevis is everything you imagine.
Welcome back. The Nevis Culturama Committee earlier today revealed the winner of the slogan that would be used to celebrate the 2017 edition of the festival. Here is Executive Director of the Culturama Secretariat.
With me this morning is Mrs. Tracy Fraser, our Culturama 43 slogan winner. Is it this the first time that you have tried at penning a slogan for Culturama?
I've tried before, but I always miss the deadline. But this time I was told the deadline is here, and I put it in. So
now tell us, what is the slogan for Culturama 43 that you would have successfully penned?
The slogan for this year is Our Festival, Our Legacy, Nevis Culturama 43.
Wonderful, wonderful, good rhyme scheme. And I must once again congratulate you on behalf of the Nevis Culturama Committee for coming up with this very fitting slogan. Now, one last thing. Our legacy, our festival, our legacy. How did you manage to come up with those two very important terminologies?
Well, it's Culturama. It's Culturama. It's our festival. It's not culture. It's not carnival. It's our festival. It's our legacy. It's bringing in the old and the new. Everything is something that we want for the future, and for the past and for the future. So we have to keep our legacy going.
Okay, thank you once again, Tracy. And so for penning the winning slogan for Culturama 43, you will be awarded with complimentary passes to all Culturama 43 events, as well as at the opening of Culturama 43, you will be presented with a plaque.
Nevis Culturama Festival is billed as the Caribbean's greatest summer lime and will run from July 27th to August 8th, 2017. The following is a notice from the Inland Revenue Department, IRD Nevis. All taxpayers registered for unincorporated business tax are reminded of the filing due date of March 15th, 2017 for the period December 2016, January and February 2017. Please be mindful of the late filing penalties of $100 per month at 10% one-time charge and 1% interest per month on outstanding tax on payable returns. All taxpayers registered are to fill out the remittance even if it is nil and file it with the Inland Revenue Department. If you did not receive an unincorporated business tax remittance form from the department, please call 1-869-469-5856, extension 6018 or 5013 immediately and speak to one of the taxpayer service representatives for assistance. With just 2 weeks to go before the Department of Agriculture hosts its annual open day, the various divisions are finalizing their product lists to display at the exhibition. One of the more fascinating sections every year is that of the abattoir, where the products available seem to increase annually. Permanent Secretary Eric Evelyn this week visited with manager Gary Griffin to see how preparations are going.
Well, preparation has been going on for about a month now. It's a lot of preparations, a lot of cutting, a lot of preparation, a lot of slaughtering and so forth. But so far, we're basically about 98% ready. We just have a few more things to do. Most of our stuff have been packaged and stored away, basically ready for open day. This year, though, we introducing basically one new product, which is pork bacon, which is made from the belly of the pig, of the pork. And also we'll be doing some new fabrication from sheep and goat, like the neck, the shanks. We have some shoulders, legs, and some lamb chops. Those we will be rolling out as well.
Let's talk about the regular meat, the pork, the mutton, the beef, in terms of supply and so on. How is that looking?
Pork. We have a lot of pork on the island. It's a lot of pork in abundance. Those are already been prepped. We have backups as well. The beef already been slaughtered, prepped as well. Mutton, we have quite a bit in storage. Still have some more to prepare. We should be able to satisfy all our customer needs this year in terms of mutton, beef, and pork.
The 2017 Agriculture Open Day is slated for Thursday and Friday, March 30th and 31st, under the theme Embracing Climate Smart Agriculture to Achieve Greater Food Security. And that brings us to the end of tonight's presentation of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing. Good night.